The era of the Crusades was one of the most turbulent and significant periods of the Middle Ages, profoundly influencing European culture. During this time, Christian and Muslim kingdoms clashed in numerous battles for control of the Holy Land. Among these conflicts, leaders emerged who left their mark on history with their courage and determination. One such leader was Baldwin IV, a young king who, despite a debilitating illness, managed to lead his kingdom with admirable resilience. The crusading era was one of the most important periods in medieval history, affecting many aspects of European culture. Among the prominent figures of this time is King Baldwin IV of Jerusalem, also known as Baldwin the Leper. Baldwin was born in 1161 in Jerusalem as the second son of Prince Amalric and the younger brother of King Baldwin III. At the age of 9, his tutor, the historian William of Tyre, discovered that Baldwin suffered from leprosy. The discovery occurred when Baldwin did not react to pain when pinched by his classmates. Over time, William realized that Baldwin did not feel pain in his right arm. Muslim physicians were called in to treat him, but nothing could halt the disease. Initially, Baldwin continued to use his limbs normally, and his condition was kept secret. Ascension to the throne. The premature death of Amalric brought a succession crisis to the Kingdom of Jerusalem. Despite his youth and fragile health, Baldwin was recognized as the legitimate heir and accepted by the kingdom's noble council. His appointment as king was surrounded by uncertainties due to his illness, but Baldwin showed surprising maturity and determination for someone his age. He took the crown with the responsibility of defending a kingdom constantly threatened by external forces. In 1174, after his father's unexpected death from dysentery, Baldwin was proclaimed king by the Supreme Court of Jerusalem at the age of 13. Since he was very young, the kingdom was initially entrusted to a regent, Raymond of Tripoli. At 15, Baldwin took over the government, even though his reign was expected to be short due to his health. Baldwin faced the issue of succession, planning to marry his sister Sybil to Hugh III of Burgundy, but ended up marrying her to the French knight Guy de Lusignan to secure military support for the Kingdom of Jerusalem. Military campaigns. From an early age, Baldwin demonstrated strategic military leadership, actively participating in his kingdom's campaigns. He understood the importance of maintaining the initiative in battles against Saladin, one of the most formidable Muslim leaders of the time. Baldwin did not allow his physical condition to limit his leadership abilities, showing courage and tactical skill even in adverse situations. His military campaigns were marked by a fierce determination to protect his kingdom. Baldwin planned a large-scale attack on Egypt and faced Saladin on several occasions, despite his deteriorating health. In November 1177, Saladin left Egypt to attack Ascalon. Baldwin, then 16, led the Frankish army to save the city, facing a much larger Muslim army. Despite being outnumbered, Baldwin managed to break through Muslim barriers and pursued Saladin until nightfall, returning to Ascalon after suffering heavy losses. Saladin, defeated, fled back to Egypt, but Baldwin's leprosy worsened due to the harsh conditions of the campaign. Health deterioration and regency. As Baldwin's disease progressed, he gradually lost mobility and vision, enduring extreme physical suffering. Despite this, Baldwin continued to fulfill his role as king with great dignity and willpower. His ability to command and make important decisions was never compromised, even as his condition worsened. He was an example of resilient leadership, inspiring his knights and subjects to fight for the kingdom's protection. Baldwin's leprosy advanced, resulting in paralysis and blindness. Even so, he continued to lead with intelligence and courage. In 1183, believing he was near death, Baldwin appointed his brother-in-law Guy de Lusignan as regent. When Saladin attacked again, Guy led the Christian armies. Baldwin, childless due to leprosy, named his nephew Baldwin IV as his successor. In March 1185, at the age of 23, Baldwin IV died after a life of suffering from his illness. He was buried in the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, next to his father. Legacy. Despite all the difficulties, Baldwin managed to govern Jerusalem for nearly 11 years, maintaining the loyalty of his subjects and resisting Saladin's superior forces on 5 occasions. His leadership and legacy continue to inspire to this day. Baldwin IV is considered one of Jerusalem's most accomplished kings, and his story is a testament to courage and determination in the face of seemingly insurmountable adversity. Baldwin's reign, though brief and marked by his disease, left a lasting legacy in Jerusalem's history. His ability to lead and protect his kingdom against powerful enemies, even while battling leprosy, is a testament to his strength and resilience. He is remembered not only as an effective military leader, but also as a symbol of perseverance and courage in the face of unimaginable challenges. Conclusion: the story of Baldwin IV, the Leper King, is one of exceptional bravery and tenacity. Despite being afflicted with a debilitating disease from a young age, Baldwin never allowed his condition to define him or limit his potential as a ruler. His reign is a remarkable example of how leadership is not merely about physical prowess, but about the strength of character, intellect, and unwavering commitment to one's people and duties. Baldwin IV's life and legacy continue to serve as an inspiration, reminding us that true greatness often emerges from the most unlikely and challenging circumstances. Through his indomitable spirit, Baldwin IV secured his place in history as one of the most revered kings of Jerusalem.